Welcome, it's your girl Melissa here, and today we are trying on makeup that I picked up from the Sephora sale. I have a ton of stuff in here, and also if you're watching this in real time, this makeup bag is from Etoile. It is a beautiful, well-made makeup bag. I am just telling you to tell you because I love this bag so much. This is the mini vanity. It stores quite a bit, and I decided to take the leap and get the big mama, the duo. So I don't make a commission or anything like that off of this. I'm just telling you to tell you. But that is storing all of my new makeup. You guys had let me know in my haul video what you wanted to see first, because there probably is going to be a part 2, maybe even a part 3 to my Sephora haul try on. That's how much makeup I picked up. But per usual, if you enjoyed this video for even 30 seconds, please feel free to hit the like button, subscribe so you can see those other try on videos. And then also, it's already December. I am going to try my hand at Vlogmas. We'll see. I'm making plans and trying to figure that all out. So it would be great to have you around, and let's start putting on some makeup. We're gonna start with the Fenty Beauty primer. This is the matte and blur primer. Let's get like one pump. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully that's enough. We'll see. I'm not exactly super oily. I mean, I'm not oily at all. I'm dry these days, so we're just gonna use a tiny bit. My nose still gets a little shiny, not even oily, just a little shiny. I'm really focusing more on skincare these days to help with priming, if that makes sense. Priming my eyes with my NARS eyeshadow primer. And because I have one big wrinkle under each eye, I like to put a little bit of primer under my eyes as well. Going to color correct just a tiny bit with my Bobbi Brown corrector, my trusty corrector. Just a little bit. Nikki LaRose brush with BK Beauty. This is the N, is it 14? 16, N16. Also, Edam. I see these are like really gaining traction. The lift softening balms. This is their clear, just the butter mochi balm, because I be coming on here all dry faced, lips crusty. It's terrible. And as always, I got kids, so if you hear them, no you didn't. So because I'm using a new primer and new powders, I'm going to use my handy dandy Givenchy Prism, what is this? Glow Serum Foundation in the shade 5.8N. It is absolutely amazing. It's my favorite. And considering the sale just took place, I didn't even pick up a new foundation. That goes to tell you, because I love it that much. By the way, if I seem a little like low energy or down today, it's because I fell down my steps earlier today, so I'm literally in a boot. It happened like 9:45 this morning, and I was carrying my baby down the steps, and I took the brunt of the fall. I mean, I took like 100% of the fall really, but I missed the second to last step, so I missed 2 steps essentially. And my right foot, I went completely down and back, and all my weight went on it. So thankfully nothing's broken, but I might have a tear, definitely a sprain, and so I have to stay off of it for 48 hours and stay in my boot for 2 weeks. So crazy. So I feel really tired, and I think I'm tired from like the pain, and then also like being so scared, because I thought like, oh my god, my ankle's broken or that my baby was hurt, you know. So now that the adrenaline has worn off, I'm like, oh, I need a nap. I think maybe now is a good time to insert like some very like vibey music. So apologies in advance if I'm very like blah. I hate that for us. Looking at myself in the monitor and in my mirror, this primer might be a little too dry for me, a little too mattifying, or maybe it just doesn't play well with the foundation. So I'm gonna have to try it out with something else. Just something looks off. I was going to set with my DIOR matte powder in 4tan, but I think considering the primer is so mattifying, we're gonna skip this today. But this is semi new for me as well. Let's just go with complexion products. So I have here the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer in dark. So this is the beautiful bronzer that I have been waiting years to try. Oh, and I'm using the Morphe M243 brush, and that's what it looks like. I love this. I bought this specifically for my Tom Ford contour duo. What a day. Ooh, I like this. And I see it, and it looks very natural. I like that. Okay. Ooh. What do you think? There's no bronzer here, bronzer there. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it for a winter bronzer. I wanted something very subtle for these like everyday, you know, no makeup type looks. There we go. Better, right? Why didn't I just think of that before? Okay. Lots of complexion products, and surprisingly, you guys wanted to see the Glossier blush over the VANGO blush, so that's what we are going to do. Actually, what we can do is set with Discipline, and that's what Discipline looks like. It's a really pretty warm bronzer and an N15 brush by Nikki for BK Beauty. Oh, that's pretty. It almost looks like a blush. Okay. Wow. I see it. It's definitely pigmented. I was afraid that the shade Discipline wasn't going to be as pigmented as Loyalty, which is the shade up from this. I actually like the color. Surprisingly, I like the warmth, which if you know me, you know I don't like a red bronzer, but it does it well. So this is just the Makeup by Mario cream bronzer and the cream bronzer with the VANGO. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. Next up, we have the Cloud Paint Seamless Cheek color in Storm. And oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Actually, I think I'll use Storm on one side and She Knows Who She Is on the other, because I also have the VANGO blush, so we could use that in the next video. So at least that way we're able to see what we're really working with and how different or similar they are. So here's Storm with a Real Techniques brush. This is the 449, right? Yeah, 449. That's pretty. That is very, very pretty. May have gotten a little carried away, but that's okay. I like that. And I like how it looks too. There's no skipping, no patchiness or anything like that. very smooth. Yeah, feels really nice. And it does have like a sort of, not gel, but that like cushiony texture to it. Look at that, I like barely touched it. All right, she knows who she is, and I love this. A lot of you picked this up as well during the sale, so I am excited to hear what you guys have to say. Powder first, then cream. That's the Patrick Ta way, I suppose. Ooh. For using the brush that like is recommended with it, it really kicked up a lot of powder. They definitely don't look the same. The Patrick Ta, just the powder, looks a bit more of a pinkier berry, whereas this is a nice like deep berry shade, the Glossier Storm. So let's go ahead and top it with the cream. Oh, okay. Well, that's where the intensity comes in with the cream. I don't know if people do it every year, but you know, like the ice cold makeup look where, you know, I'll show you like a little bit of that on the nose and, you know, that whole vibe. I'll put a picture here of what I'm trying to describe, but I feel like this would be perfect for like black girl, cold winter makeup look, you know. You know what? It is a very like glowy cheek situation, but let's go ahead and use the DIOR, the new, what's it called? Glow Maximizer palette, and this is in Sunlit Amber Glow, and I told you guys I love this. I have used it, and I don't think there's like a massive difference. I really don't, especially to like not buy them anymore, in my very humble opinion, but you know, what do I know? Given that they're kind of pinky, let's use, oh, I don't see a name on here. I feel like they had names on the back of them before, but whatever. Let's use this one here on the top right, just a little bit. And this is a rougher 18. Just a tiny bit. Oh, I love this. Like, also, I keep seeing like the resurgence of like 2016 makeup, and I'm about to do it. I found like some photos of me from that time, and the highlighter, the icy brow bone color, the super intense dark eyeliner. I'm like, if it's coming back, count me in. But yeah, I'm gonna put a tiny bit of this first color on the bridge of my nose, because that's what I used to do back then. Why not? There we are. To finish up the look, I am going to apply my Bobbi Brown concealer in the shade Almond. Let me tell you, I really have been using these so much. I also love the fact that I don't have to wait for this to set. That is a huge perk of using not just a cream, but a cream stick. So keep that in mind. I don't know how this happened. I feel like I'm using a lot of BK Beauty brushes. I have no idea why, but the Angie Hot and Flashy A506, as you can see, I use this quite a bit, and I've been doing my concealer last as of very, very recently in order for me to use less corrector and concealer and all that stuff under the eye. So on to Huda. So I think we're gonna use one under each eye for today, and maybe the next one we'll do the darker pink pumpkin and then layer cherry peach on top. But for today's video, let's do one and one. All right, so we're starting with pink pumpkin. I'm gonna put both and a random Amazon triangle puff, third it up. That's what that looks like. Not a ton. Tap it off, and let's see. Ooh. And this isn't even so much for the quality of the powder, because I already, like, it's Huda. I've had multiple powders from her. This is more so like color. That's nice. Because I like pink and I've used pink. I've never used pumpkin, but it also like makes sense for my skin tone. Oh, and I love the sifter situation. So you can, I'm sure you've seen this already, you can go with just one or the other, and then you lock it up for neither. And here is Cherry Peach. Let's mix it all up. You would not think that peach pie would work good for like our complexion, but it does. I will say I love that one. Sorry. Oh, I don't see, I mean, this could be because I didn't put on a ton of either one, but I don't see a huge difference. This side, the peach cherry side, is definitely brighter, but not a massive brightness, right? Would you say? This is definitely more skin tone every day, and this is brighter, but not by a ton. I don't know, you let me know. I don't think it's that drastic, but there is a difference. So the only setting spray that I picked up during the sale was the Sephora setting spray. Let's try it out. I did my brows off camera because my brows need to be done, and I'm getting them done. Oh wait, can I go? Yes, 48 hours. They're getting done in 48 hours. So I'm gonna need someone to drive me there, unfortunately. Let's move on to eyes. I have the Danessa Myricks Lightwork palette. I have the Natasha Denona, the Sculpt palette in Dramatic. I also have the Patrick Ta palette in Deep. You guys said you wanted to see, which I was surprised by, not mad at it at all, the DIOR Smoky palette. I feel like, oh, you guys are my people. Like, this palette is so good. I don't need to do that. This palette is just so good, just in every sense of the word. And this just feels like if you're going to splurge on a palette that you'll actually use, this is one. And it's small, it can fit in your makeup bag, travel bag, whatever. This is what the palette looks like, and I just feel like the light is not doing it any justice. We're gonna go with the Satin Rose. It's called Soft Rose. Oh, that's too soft. That's too soft. Let's use mauve instead. We need some intensity. I'm back with my eyes already done because my camera battery died, my other battery wasn't charged, then life, the pain of my leg, everything else. So here we are 4 hours later, but I do want to go over everything that I tried today. You'll probably hear my husband, you'll probably hear the baby, because it is time for bed and this needs to get done quickly. So the eyes, I really love this eyeshadow palette, which is surprising considering how like mauvey, pinky in tone it is. I have on, I think, like 6 of the shades. So I have the pearl and beige shade, inner corner. I have the soft rose shade up top on the brow bone, and then we have soft taupe all over the eye. And what else do we have? Oh, these two right here. So we have mauve and deep plum crease and outer corner. If you want me to do a darker smokier look, let me know and I'll definitely get that done. So that takes care of that. On to everything else. The Fenty mattifying primer, it's supposed to also be blurring. I'm not sure I would 100% agree because I can see like my pores and whatnot here, so hopefully you can see that. And also, considering I've had my makeup on only for about 4 hours tops, I'm surprised my nose got as oily as it did, considering I'm on the drier side now, so that's surprising. But if you have that issue, I would recommend the DIOR mattifying powder because look at this, just really quickly, a little, and it just takes down the shine. Look at that. I love this powder. So I didn't set my face with the powder because I thought that the primer would be too much, you know, too much of a combo with both. But there, quick fix, and we're ready to go. Next up, the powders. We have the Huda powders, the cherry peach and the pink pumpkin. I mean, there's really not much to say. I've had her powders before. Thankfully, they're at least the same formula. I don't think that the the cherry peach is significantly brighter, but I also don't use a ton of products, so just keep that in mind. The next try on video, I am going to layer them with each other, so we'll see how that works out. The Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer, I should say, in dark. I love how this looks. It's very soft and it's just not too dark considering it's going to be winter and I'm going to be at my, I guess, palest, did you say? I don't know. But all my tan will be gone in another couple of weeks for sure. So this is just really, really nice for every day. I think this is very user friendly. So if you are someone who is now getting into bronzers, I like this because when I say user friendly, like the slip on it is very nice. So you see, and you can blend it out very, very easily, so you can kind of put it wherever and you'll be able to blend it out if you put a little bit too much in one spot or whatever the case might be. So I like this. I get it why everybody always raved about it. And then the VANGO bronzer to kind of set it, so to speak. I don't think you need to because I do like the glowiness of the skin enhancer, but this is nice. This is nice. Swatching this, it looked absolutely orange, like an orange blush, but on it doesn't. Like you see, that doesn't look like what's on my face. So I am happy with that, and it's a very soft, light powder too, so I appreciate that. And then there's the blushes. I mean, they look absolutely perfect. Nothing moved, nothing shifted. I have been laying down, eating, drinking, what have you, and everything looks good. I think if you want an intense color, then I would go with the Glossier in Storm for sure. It's also like $10 cheaper, so keep that in mind. But if you want a more subtle, surprisingly, right, subtle blush, then I would go with, or not blush, just color, the actual pigment of it. I would go with Patrick Ta's. She knows who she is, especially given the powder. And I kind of already told you guys that I liked this new Backstage palette highlighter quad from DIOR. It is a more intense highlighter. It does have a bit more of like the chunkier flakes to it, but I don't mind it at all. I have it on the top of the blush and I just don't feel like it's making that huge of a difference compared to the other quads that I have as well. Last up on the review, I mean, this is a 16-hour wear. It's only been 4 hours, and again, other than my nose, my skin looks exactly, or my makeup looks exactly as it did 4 hours ago. Maybe it's a combination of a new primer, a new setting spray, I don't know. That could have contributed to the shininess on my nose, but I will be using this again because, like I said, everything else looks good. I do want to try on with you though. I have the new Refy lipsticks in Maple and Mocha. So just really quickly, I do want to put them on. I haven't tried them as yet. So this is Maple, the lighter shade of the two. Ah, the little ball in the middle is so, like, has such a nice cooling effect to it. Okay, so that is Maple, and that's no liner, no lip gloss, and that feels really nice on the lips. It really does feel like the YSL Candy Glaze for literally, well, maybe not literally, but nearly half the price. So if you're interested in those YSL Candy Glaze lipsticks, then I would definitely check out the Refy lipsticks. And I feel like they have a lot of dupes for some of my favorites. That seems to be happening more and more. I will make sure to list everything down below. I will list what I have tried on from that Sephora haul. I'll put actually down below the rest of the makeup that I have on my face, and I will also have a section on what's left to review and try on and all that stuff. Just make sure to take a look at that list, so that way if there's something in particular that you want me to try on in the next video, I will make sure that it's a priority. But again, I am so sorry that this video is all over the place, fumbling all over my words. The baby's in here. My foot is killing me right now. I cannot believe I'm gonna be in a boot for the next 2 weeks. Pray for you, girl. And that is it. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, evening, whenever you are watching this. And I cannot wait to speak to you guys in the comments. And of course, I will see you in the next video. Bye. Ow.